Hi, everybody. I have so much to say. I don't even know where to start. But today I'm working on something different. I started adding to my this here wall hanging that I'm making. I'm going to be having. Um, I need to stitch this many more to make my tree, and then do the writing on the side there. And so that's what I'm doing this morning. And so I'm working on that. I finished over here the cover. This is going to be kind of a heavy journal, but this I finished it up, and I think I'm gonna. Well, I'm not sure if I'm gonna cover up the inside or not, but this is going to be a journal. I'm going to put pages in it, and then it's going to be sent off to some lucky or unlucky, I don't know, winner, and then it can be given. You can use it or you can give it as a gift and re-gift it. But there's going to be pages in here, and there's going to be a cover, a cinch up on there when I get that done. And so then I wanted to. Oh, hang on a minute. I gotta go get something. Okay, I wanted to show you this. I got this in the mail yesterday, and when I first got it, I said, that must be that book I ordered coming early. Then I opened it and I saw, oh, it's not a book. I saw that it was cardstock, good heavy paper, and there's 75 sheets in here. And then the note in the packaging says, enjoy your gift. Hopefully you can use this for Papa Brewer's birthday card. Sincerely, Melissa. From Melissa. And so, yes. So Melissa sent that to me. Melissa, I thank you so much. These I got to put in my other journal. But now I have pages, which I was going to use. I had a few cardstock pieces, but I knew I didn't have enough, but I figured I'd use just regular paper. But now I know I have enough. And so then this is the cover. I think you probably all seen the cover. This is going to be the cover of his journal. And then, let's see, I'll put this over here. I've been trying to rearrange a little bit in here to try to make things a little bit more easy for me to get to. Let me put that right there. And the cover, that right there, okay. And then I printed out this map of the United States because as he opens his cards, we're going, and the gifts. We got a gift already this morning. I peeked in it, and I said, this didn't come from me for me. So I peeked in it and I seen, oh, that's for Papa. So I stuffed it back in the bag and it's put away. And that's going to be for his birthday. And he'll open it then. And so, but we'll mark the states where he gets cards and gifts from, which I'm not asking for gifts. Don't send gifts. He doesn't need anything. But we're going to mark how many states and countries. We're going to do another page that's just about the countries. So that's going to be in his book. Because I have, and I know there's going to be countries, different countries, because I've had a couple of emails saying that I am, one I got from Australia, no, two from Australia, one from England. that says, I've sent a card, don't know if it'll get there in time, but it's on its way. So if it doesn't get here in time, that's fine. We know it's coming. And even if he gets cards or things after his birthday, which is the 20th, they'll still go into his journal. And so, but so far I've had quite a few people saying that they're going to send him a birthday card, which just tickles me, just tickles my fancy. He got one in the mail already yesterday. Well, it's waiting. It's waiting. And it's going to wait. And I'm looking forward to his birthday. I never looked forward to a birthday like I'm looking forward to this one. For him to turn 80 years old. And I know he loves birthdays. He just, anybody's birthday. If it's a birthday, he's happy. He don't care whose birthday it is. But he really gets happy and excited about his own birthday. And so, and now that he's 80 and his memory is just really getting foggy, it's just the birthday. He doesn't forget his birthday. And so, and it's going to be great for him. So then the next thing I wanted to say is, I wanted to show you something I ordered from Temu, which is, and I got these, they're safety pins, but look at them. They're bent. These are bent safety pins, which I don't use. I don't like to use straight pins in things because then I get poked and poked and poked. But then to put a safety pin in something, it's like you got to dig and poke. Well, this is already bent, and I'm thinking that is going to make poking them into the fabric easier, and I think I'm going to like these. And then these, just because I thought they were cool, I ordered them too. And what do they call them? They call these Wonder Pins. And it's also a safety pin. Let's see, there's not a whole lot in here. Oh, there's 20 in here. These are also safety pins, but these, and they're of the bent kind of thing. But see, they say these are like one-handed. You can open them and then close them one-handed, which you could probably on them other ones too. But I just thought those are kind of neat. There's two pink ones and yellow ones. But they'll be fun little gadgets. I like new little things like that never used them before, but we'll see. But I do a lot of pinning things together before I stitch them. And then sometimes I try to stitch while the pin is still in there, and then I poke myself with the pin. So these are going to be nice. Now, so that is happy birthday to me. No, it's not my birthday. Okay, so I'm going to work on that. Then another thing come by the Amazon man today, a box here. And I said, I wonder if that's something for Papa. I'll peek in there and see. Well, so I did. I peeked in there and I said, no, that's not for Papa. And so we have paper. I used to save this. Well, I have saved a whole bunch. Excuse me, pardon me. And I'd iron it and then just fold it all up and use it on pages in journals. I don't think I'll save this piece because I've got so much saved already. Okay, now, there's tickets in here. Now this, I have a wish list. And my wish list is in the description box below. Somebody suggested to me at one time that I put a wish list. Well, for many years I never had any wish lists. But then I thought, well, maybe I will. Only because people have said they want me to put like a wish list or one of them accounts where people can just put money in it and stuff. Well, I didn't want to. There's Venmo or something. I don't want to do that. I don't want to ask for money. But I thought, well, I'll put up a wish list because wishing is okay. And so now here's the papers, and let's see. Gift receipt. gift receipt. Gift receipt. I don't need gift receipts because I ain't sending anything back. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. This here lady, Ariane Zurcher, this lady, I have learned so much from her. I didn't even know she watches my videos. Ariane Zurcher is, oh, what is the name of her channel? Okay, I'm gonna find the link to her channel and put it in my description box so you can see who Ariane Zurcher is. I have learned so much, and one of the things I learned from her that I love the most is the Elizabeth is the oh gosh, bouillon tendrils that you do. It's sort of in the embroidery world, I guess. Ariane Zurcher. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know she watched my channel. But I love this lady so much. She is so awesome. Watching her channel, she has done so much. She lives in New York City, and so she has taken us via video for walks, like in New York City, in different places along the I can't think of the names of the roads and stuff, but it's right along the water where you can see the Statue of Liberty there. And one of the things that I loved seeing, which just warmed my heart, was there was a memorial that was along her walk that was for the oh my gosh, I can't. My dad was in the service, but he was not in, oh my word, Merchant Marines. He was in the Merchant Marines. And well, I never hear a lot about Merchant Marines or stuff. You know, you hear about the Navy and the Air Force and the Army and the Marines, but you don't hear a lot about the Merchant Marines. And there was a memorial put up just for the Merchant Marines. I never knew there was a memorial for them. But on one of her videos, I saw that. I had to watch that video. I've watched it more than once because that just warms my heart that my dad was remembered. And of course, it wasn't just my dad, but the Merchant Marines, who were so important, you know, during wartime and that kind of thing. And then she went to Paris. She went to Paris on some kind of, I'm not sure, but she went to Paris with her art. And when she was there, she took us through museums. She took us for walks in Paris so we could see the Eiffel Tower. And so this lady has the most awesome, but most of her videos is showing her textile artwork that she does. And she's so kind. She's just so kind. And I swear I did not know she watched my video. Well, I guess I will definitely put her link. This is amazing. I feel like this is from royalty. Oh my gosh, Ariane, if you are watching this, you are amazing. Okay, well, I'll show you what she said. And these are things she picked these things off of my my wish list. On my wish list, I had these clips, the sewing clips. There's 100 in here. I can't tell you what the name brand of the sewing. That's what they are. They're sewing clips. I have had a bunch of these, but over the years they just disappear. I got a few just stuck right up here, and after I've had a couple hundred, that's all I have. So that I have them on my wish list. And then I had this fabric glue on my wish list. I've never used this kind before, and I have been using just Aleene's, which I like Aleene's. So when I needed to order some, I wanted to order this, but I thought, no, I'm just going to order Aleene's because I already know I like that. But I wanted to try this one. So I put that on my wish list, and it's Yerdera. Great for fabrics, cotton, flannel, denim, leather, polyester, doll cloth, and nylon. So, well, if it's good for nylon, then it must not be real glumpy. So that's good. So thank you for that. And then, oh my gosh, I've had this. This has been on my wish list like forever. This book, Wool Applique Folk Art. And so, and I just love which that's kind of what I'm doing here on this. I'm going to write The Lord is my shepherd on there. And now, so I have this. You know what I'll do is I'll make a separate video and I'll go through this book. I'm going to go through it soon, but I won't go through it today. But Ariane, thank you so much. So I went already to my my wish list and I deleted the things that she sent me. And so usually I have another book by Rebecca Smith. In fact, is that one that's right here? I had another. Oh, I don't have it right here. I have another book by Rebecca Smith, and this is her second one. But anyhow, I think her second one. But, oh, and look, there's patterns in the back. Look at all them patterns in the back. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. And so this will be fun because I really love working with wool. And I love so much of it is so primitive looking. And that is pretty. That is really pretty. So primitive looking. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ariane, for that. That's amazing. So I thank Ariane and I thank Melissa. Oh, this is great. So I'm going to be definitely looking at that today, probably as soon as I finish this. So then I keep these little tickets and they all go into a little journal. And oh gosh, see, you guys are amazing. Seemed like I had something else too that I wanted to chat about, but I've been trying to kind of reorganize my area just a little bit. This card I put back here, I had it on beside of me there, but I put back here and I can move it and roll it to get to things behind it, so that'll be good. And then I still have to just really organize the things that are on that shelf. And so, see, but have any of you all used this kind of fabric glue? Oh, I'll tell you too, though. Oh, let me see. It's in a tube. Oh, and it comes with a little glue spreader. That's cool. Flexible, waterproof, and transparent. Oh, that's good. Flexible, waterproof, and transparent. So that means it can be washed, and it's transparent is good, and flexible is good. Okay, I'll show you what I did yesterday. I didn't make a video yesterday. I was kind of just one of those days. I didn't make a video. But on this cover, I finished this one. So that's the outside of the cover, and this is the inside. Does not look much different, does it? But what I did yesterday, after I finished it, this is the inside. There were a lot of lumps. Let me see my little piece here. I made a little. Okay, so like I did this just a little test piece. And when you look at, this is the outside, and there's no lumps. Well, there's some of my loops that are bigger than the other, but that's okay. but then on the inside, then there's lumps. Because the lumps come from where I have tied the one color fabric to the next. Then there, I'll see on the back, then it makes like a lump. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use this glue right now. This is fabric glue. Oh, it's got this kind of a lid too. This is good. I like that. It's got metal here and this metal thing. So then that pokes right in there when you put it away. Oh gosh, see there? And that will keep that spout from, that'll keep that spout from drying up and getting clogged. Okay, so what I do with my knots then, now, and I don't know if this, you might get some better ideas from somewhere else, and but this is the way I do it. I go and I find that knot, and then this is going to be handy too because I was using my finger, and I cut that knot, the lump of the knot, I just cut it off. So I've cut that knot off. And then I take the glue and I just put the fabric glue right there. And then look at that little paddle. I can just, and then I just take that glue and I just mash it on down there. And that will hold those two pieces together without the lump. And so then here I have a lump, a knot. I'll just cut that knot off. Just cut it off, and I'll go with the glue there. And with my Aleene's, I was just using my finger to mash it. But here we've got a silicone mop, a spreader. And then you can just go around. And that's just what I do. Ooh, it's got a kind of a strong smell. If you've ever smelt E6000, it kind of smells like that. There you go. And so like what I did on my book cover last night, I just did it before I went to bed and then just left it open on the desk here to dry overnight. And so then I have one here. Here's a knot right there. See how it just kind of pokes up there? Well, I'm going to cut that off. And when I show you things I do, that doesn't mean it's the right way to do things. It's just something that I do. There's the way I do things. And the way I do things gets things done, but it might not be the proper way of doing things. So, but this glue will hold. I mean, any glue will hold. I think if you use even just Elmer's glue, it would probably work just fine. You probably don't need any real fancy glue. But, oh, I'm just so happy to have this to try. Thank you, Ariane. Oh, my gosh, I never knew she watched my videos. I just thought she was too fancy to watch my videos. She is so sweet, though. Oh, my gosh, just to listen to her. And when she explains something, she just explains it so, completely. And although a lot of her videos I have went over, like even the bouillon knot, I think the bouillon things, I've went over a few times to make sure I have it, you know, and because it takes me a while to learn something. Let's see now. Now this here piece is not a knot, but it's just a wagon piece. It's just wagging up there like a flagon. So I'm just going to put some glue underneath that one and put that fabric piece down. See, now this is the underside of the project. So move that over here, and then this one here is still not just a real lump. It's just a piece that's up. So I'm going to just put that down in there and put some glue on there, and then now the whole bottom of piece is smooth. It's not lumpy. So if this was to be a rug that you'd walk on, if you didn't do something like that, then the lumps would you would feel them when you walked on the rug. This way, there is no lumps. There's all the lumps right there, and then I glued that piece of fabric. So now I want to get this on there right quickly so that I don't have it. This is great. So, and then I'll probably just take a piece of tape or a rubber band to hold this to it so I don't lose that piece. Because I do have a way of losing things. And so anyhow, that's that for now. And now, like on this one, like you can, I may not. I was thinking I was going to cover the whole back with felt, but I may not. I may just leave it like this because it's not ugly. It's just not ugly. So it's going to stay like this. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to stay like that. And so now all I have to do is put the fastener on that and put the pages in there, and then it'll be ready for takeoff. And so, yeah, that's about all. It seems like I had something else I wanted to share today, but okay. Okay, and just a reminder about Papa's birthday cards. I'm hoping that he gets 80 because he's going to be 80. And on his birthday, which is the 20th, we're going to have a special video just on honoring his birthday, where he'll open all of his cards, and we'll be marking on the map where the cards came from, and I have a present for him, and then he's got one that somebody sent him. He'll open that present, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So much fun for him and me. I like to see other people happy. I like to see other people have fun. It's just something I'm one of those that just loves to go to the playground and watch the children on the playground. Some people think that anybody that likes to do that is kind of like a pervert or something, but no, that's not true. I just love watching children play, and so it's amazing. Because you can watch them play, and then you can think about, gosh, they need to get all their playing out, because once they turn 20, 20 years from now, they're not going to have a lot of time to play. So, it's just so much fun to watch children play. And I'm one who thinks that, there's a lot of customs, a lot of countries, a lot of people that feel like you need to start teaching them right away from birth, that you start teaching them, this is the letter A. I know you're only 2 days old, dear baby, but this is the letter. And they learn that way. And maybe that is true. But I think they need to learn to play. I watched a documentary once where in Finland they did a what do you call it, like research. In Finland, I don't know if it's still the same, but they did not send their school kids to school till they were done playing. If they seemed to be busy playing out on the swing set and in the sand pile and whatever, and they were doing good with that, they let them just do that. And then, maybe they'll be 7 years old, and then they are kind of showing that maybe they want to learn more. Okay, now they'll send them to school. And then they start learning. They start learning their ABCs and their 1, 2, 3s and their shapes and their colors and their everything. Maybe they don't even start till they're 7 because they've been too busy playing. So then by grade 5 or 6, then the knowledge of these little kids in Finland was compared to the knowledge of tests like in another country, maybe the USA, I don't know exactly where it was, that they compared their testing grades. They were the same. They were exactly the same. And so letting them play didn't take anything away from them. I thought that was, well, I thought it most interesting because I'm half finished. My dad was finished. And I'm always curious too as to know how other countries do their, I got glue on me, how other countries do their teachings and how they work with education and that kind of thing. Lately, just one more thing and then I'll let you go. Um, I found a channel and it's an Appalachian storyteller. In fact, I think that's what the name of the channel is, Appalachian Storyteller. I'll get that one too and put it below. But oh, am I interested in that? There's a man that just tells stories about the Appalachia, how it was way back in 1776, way back in that kind of era. And where here all the people were coming to America, and the Indians that, oh, I guess we're not supposed to call them Indians anymore. The, well, whatever you call them, natives. Is that it? That is. There's another word too, but I can't think of it. But of course, those I guess Native Americans. The Native Americans were saying, "Who in the world are these people coming in our land?" And so there was a lot of fussing and fighting between the Native Americans and the new Americans. And so, and the struggles that we had while we were stealing their country. Well, maybe we weren't stealing their country, but there was struggles on both sides, and so, but the new people really had to struggle, and so when to hear about their struggles and their things going on, it's just to me very interesting. We've come a long way, and the way we have so much today. We have so much. Not only us, but the Native Americans too. We all have so much today to be grateful for, and our homes and our belongings and everything. And we really don't have anything to complain about these days, in my opinion. I know a lot of people have got so many things to complain about. And one of the videos that I think I just watched it this morning, they were saying how eggs went up to 3 cents a dozen, and a quart of milk was 5 cents for a quart. And I thought, 3 cents a dozen. So they were complaining about eggs back then, too, in 1776. Okay, I'm going to let you all go. I'll find us something to listen to. Let's see if we can find a little something. Let's find a little something here. Let me see if I can find something that maybe I haven't read before. Let me see. Let's try this one. This one says, remember what is most important. This is out of the book, You Are Stronger Than You Know. It is not having everything go right. It's facing whatever goes wrong. It is not being without fear. It's having the determination to go on in spite of it. What is most important is not where you stand, but the right direction you're going in. It is more than never having bad moments. It's knowing you're always bigger than that moment. It's believing you have already been given everything you need to handle life. It is not being able to rid the world of all its injustices. It's being able to rise above them. It's the belief in your heart that there will always be more good than bad in the world. Remember to live just this one day and not add to tomorrow's troubles to today's load. Remember that every day ends and brings a new tomorrow, full of exciting new things. Love what you do the best you can, and always remember how much you are loved. That is some wise words in there. And that was written by Vicki M. Worsham and donated to this book. Thank you all so much for watching. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble. And remember to love yourself. And no matter how bad today gets, stay another day. God bless. I love you. God loves you. And love yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. God bless and bye-bye. And here's the button to turn it off.